From October 3rd to the 6th, the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly met in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan for its 2018 autumn meeting. Hosted by the Jugoku Kanesh, or Parliament of the Kyrgyz Republic, the meeting included the participation of some 300 delegates, including 160 parliamentarians, as well as the heads of OSCE field operations in Central Asia and high-level representatives of the Kyrgyz government. Speakers at the opening session included President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sarunbay Jeenbekov, Speaker of Parliament, Dastanbek Zhumabekov, and OSCPA President George Tsereteli. President Tsereteli noted that a deterioration of trust in the OSCE has threatened the functioning of the organization, eroded dialogue, and entrenched existing conflicts.
Absence of political will has not only hamstrung our organization's mediation capabilities, it has also made it more and more difficult for us to address other possible problems that loom on the horizon. Our citizens, the people we serve, expect and deserve better.
In his remarks, President Jeenbekov noted that Kyrgyzstan has greatly benefited from its cooperation with the OSCE, particularly in the development of its electoral system. He stressed that Kyrgyzstan continues to modernize its economy and implement political and judicial reforms, as well as reforms in law enforcement. The president noted that Kyrgyzstan considers sustainable development as part of its wider regional development strategy and said that there is no alternative to cooperation and dialogue. President Jeenbekov also highlighted challenges to stability and security, such as violent extremism and terrorism. He noted the importance of uniting against this common threat and stressed the unique ability of the OSCE to promote mutually agreed-upon action. Speaker Zhumabekov said that Kyrgyzstan has experienced various challenges, but said that it is firmly on the path of parliamentary democracy. He thanked international partners for contributing to democratic development and lauded the UN's and OSCE's efforts to promote international security in the widest sense. He called for a new commitment to global peace and noted that the stability of Central Asia is key to the security of the whole OSCE region. The autumn meeting featured a parliamentary conference on the theme of promoting security dialogue in Central Asia and beyond. The Mediterranean Forum was held on the theme Geopolitics of Central Asia and the Mediterranean, addressing migration, trade, and environmental challenges. Introducing the first session of the parliamentary conference, dealing with promoting regional cooperation, OSCPA Vice President Kari Henriksen noted that responding to common transnational threats such as terrorism have helped to strengthen ties between the Central Asian countries.
This is especially relevant theme for this region, as we have witnessed the strengthening of ties between the Central Asian countries and other key regional players in response to common transnational threats such as terrorism, organized crime, the illicit trafficking of narcotics, illegal migration, trafficking in human beings, and cyber threats.
In his opening remarks to the Mediterranean Forum, OSCPA Special Representative on Mediterranean Affairs Pascal Alazard discussed priority issues for the region, including combating human smugglers and traffickers, the fight against radicalization and violent extremism, and migration management.
La crise migratoire que traverse l'Europe n'est pas terminée et sans d'ailleurs que l'on puisse dire avec certitude si le pire est passé ou si le pire reste à venir. Ce que je sais en revanche, mes chers collègues, c'est qu'il ne s'agit pas d'une crise ordinaire, de celle que l'on peut attendre de voir passer ou de régler avec des demi-mesures et quelques belles paroles.
Other topics discussed by delegates at the Mediterranean Forum included counterterrorism, climate change, promoting stability in Syria, Libya, and Iraq in order to reduce human suffering and stem the flow of refugees, as well as the importance of promoting a just resolution of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Chairing the session devoted to promoting citizens' engagement and building secure societies, Hedy Fry noted that as the OSCPA's Special Representative on Gender Issues, she is acutely aware of the gap in representation of women in public life. Similar challenges exist for minority populations, she said, including the Roma populations in many European countries. She urged full participation for all segments of society.
Populations who are smaller and different because of their race, their religion, their gender, their sexual orientation, and the ability to engage them and to bring them in to a democracy so that they can be part not only of the decision making but of helping governments to understand the needs of their minorities is very important. When you have everyone in a country, whether they are minorities or the majority, all agreeing to move in the same direction, you have a secure nation.
Discussion in the session touched on issues such as free communication and movement, fighting corruption, the work of the OSCE Academy in Bishkek, combating violence and discrimination against women, increasing youth and minority participation in public life, and promoting open government initiatives. In his closing remarks, President Tsereteli highlighted the main themes and outcomes of the debates in Bishkek.
We have discussed how the Mediterranean and Central Asia can learn from each other to address migration, trade, and environmental challenges. We have reiterated the importance of engaging our citizens to provide a comprehensive answer to all those troubles and threats. Dear colleagues, as I mentioned at our opening ceremony, action is dearly needed to make the results of our discussions most meaningful. As we return to our national parliaments, we must turn these ideas into concrete plans and actions.
143 members of parliament from 43 OSCE participating states, plus 11 parliamentarians from 3 Partners for Cooperation, participated in the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly's 17th autumn meeting.